What's up, guys? It's Devin of That Child Gamer. Welcome back to another Doki Doki video. I'm not proud of it, but you know what? I've started to kind of get back into this game. I'm trying to fix my glasses that aren't there, but that's because I can't see, and it makes me want to fix my glasses. But I can't because there's not any glasses on my face. But the reason I'm playing Doki Doki again is because I kind of got back into it after, you know, realizing that there's still more mods and stuff to play, and like, I told myself a long time ago I didn't want to play every single mod and stuff because it's just like, you know, it gets old and stuff. But it's like, you know, I grew more a little bit attached to the game because of how well the concept was made. Like, Dan Salvato did a great job of making this game, and the mods are not far off from spectacular. So this is one that I haven't played before. It's actually it's the similar to Doki Doki Rain Clouds, which I have played, well, literally a long time ago. So I have no idea what any of those mods are. Well, Rain Clouds I've played, but don't remember anything from because, again, it's been a long time since I played the game. At least that mod anyway. And this game, I didn't realize it was a thing until now. This is basically a Yuri's point of view. It's called Doki Doki New Eyes. I'm gonna put one of my headphones behind me so I can hear what I'm saying, so that in case I mess something up, then, you know, I can catch myself. So, without further ado, I hope that the music or whatever's not blaring through your headset right now, because it is sure blaring through mine. So, hopefully I can fix that in editing for you guys, so you guys don't have to hear how loud that thing is. But without further ado, let's go ahead and, start the game. What's his name? Is it talking about the main character? Because it's not really, it's not being specific. I mean, I guess we're the only guy in the game, so don't forget, we are playing as Yuri. Like, we are Yuri. And us in the game isn't actually controlled by us anymore. So, his name is going to be Devin, like it is in every single Doki game we've played. So, there's that. Huh? Birds. I don't remember what the voices I did for them either is, so I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. I really don't know if I'm going to do voices, but if I do, they're probably not going to be the same as the original Doki Doki, because again, haven't played this game in a long time, so it's like I have no idea what I'm doing for voices. I can hear them, but I'm not sure if I'm still dreaming or not. Where am I? Everything feels so warm. Wait, birds? Is that my ringtone? Why would anyone call me this early, especially on a school morning? I am recording this, right? I am recording. Okay. I just wanted to check my my Audacity real quick to make sure that it's actually recording Audacity. And I did. Hopefully, yes. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I muted my mic and stuff in OBS, so one, you don't hear an echo, and I was also making sure Audacity was recording too, because otherwise you wouldn't hear me at all. So I'm just making sure that this is the case, because I remember during the Monica, or I think it was what was the one where like we were trying to impress Monica? Was that like a normal VN? Yeah, a normal VN. That was the one where we were impressing Monica for a while. And that one, the first episode, if you guys don't remember, I had to re-record it because the entire first episode was just game sound and none of my voice, and it was completely messed up. So hopefully, and I'd like to check for that again just to make sure that I don't do the same mistake. So let's continue. Why would anyone call me this early, especially on a school morning? I stretch on my bed and reach for my cell phone. Mom? I can't help but smile. I've been waiting for her call for so long my cords are tangled up on my legs. Hello? Mom? Yuri, how are you doing, sweetheart? Everything's fine, how about you? Still traveling? I love the music in this game, it's already really cool. Yeah, work has been crazy lately. I've barely had any time to rest, but I wanted to call you as soon as I had a few moments to spare. You should rest some more. You're slowly worsening your own health, you know. Alright, well, enough about me. I have a little surprise for you. My nose is so runny, I hate it so much. I'm sorry if my nose gets a little 15 seconds of fame in the video. A surprise? What do you mean? Well, your birthday's coming up next week, and we haven't seen each other in so long. So, if you guys don't know what happens in this game, please click on... Well, I mean, if you don't know what happens in this game, like, at least get some knowledge for it. Because this game is actually, like, spoiler alert, it gets messed up. Like, absolutely messed up. Like, death happens. I'm just gonna straight up say death happens, and I'm saying that because I've already played this game on my channel, so I can easily, you know, spoil things because it's all there. And if you didn't see it, then go check it out. But if you're squeamish, don't, please. I'm not responsible for anybody who has, you know, sadness and depression. I hate the fact, but if you do, and I'm sorry for you, but if you do have that kind of case, then don't watch this video and don't play this game because you're not gonna enjoy it. And it's gonna make you feel very uncomfortable. And even I don't have depression, and this game makes me uncomfortable. That's how powerful this game is, and the mods get even more powerful as they go. Wait, don't tell me. Will you be coming home? I will. I can barely contain my excitement. My nose is still running. It's been 3 months, 3 whole months without seeing my mother, and she's coming home this weekend. Are you all right, Yuri? Yes, thank you so much. Of course, I would never miss your birthday. I'm gonna do exactly what I did before, and I'm gonna do, like, hour recordings and stuff. Because I don't like these, walkthroughs to be wicked long. I smiled to myself. It's hard to keep in my happiness, all my happiness. What the hell am I saying? It's hard to keep in my happiness all to myself. This is exactly why I put this behind my ear, so I can hear myself mess up. This is the best birthday gift I could ever received. I messed that up too, but whatever. Well, I think you have to go to school now, right? I'll get back to work. I'll see you on Sunday, sweetheart. Thank you, I love you. Oh, she hung up before hearing. That's really sad. That's actually really sad, especially when a week away is your birthday and your own mother hangs up on you before you get to say you love her. I gently put my phone on my bed. My put? Oh my god. I'm not doing so well. Mom's coming home. I softly laugh. I can't wait. I grab my uniform from the closet and glance over at the clock. I still have some time left before I have to head out. I quickly get dressed and head for the living room. It seems like it's really nice out today. I can already tell I'm going to enjoy my walk. I take some eggs from the fridge and turn it on the stove. Nothing tastes better than eggs in the morning. Well, that's right. I'm in a literature club now. That means I should bring in a book to read. Excuse me. I walk over to my bookshelf. It's so full. Maybe I should eventually sell some of these. You can't sell your books, Yuri. You grew up with those. That one. I grab an old book from the top shelf. Perfect. I smell something coming from the kitchen. Did you burn the house down? Oh, God. I hurry over to the stove. Sorry, that was deep. I had completely forgotten that I was cooking something. No eggs for me, then. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna starve. I'm just kidding. I don't wanna, like, promote that. I sigh. My nose is so annoying. I'm sorry. I throw out what's left of the eggs into the bin. I wasn't really that hungry anyway. I carefully placed the book inside my school bag. I'm already excited to read it. And I can't wait to see the other girls, too. I turn on my phone, and I look at the picture I took of Monika, Sayori, and Natsuki. They're the best people I've ever met. I shake my head. I'm getting lost in my own thoughts again. I'll end up being late if I keep wasting my time like this. I throw on a coat and head outside. The sun is shining brightly. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. I don't even know what it is. But I love the music in this game. It's crazy. I love what the mod creators do. Like, just going through, creating the pictures, creating the music. It's wonderful. You know, the modding community in this game is very, you know, very talented and very, you know, spectacular. I'm very glad that they do what they do, and I hope they continue it, whether I play this game or not. It's still, what they do is really cool. It's really peaceful around here. I just love the scenery. I lock my door and I start walking down the street towards the school. I take slow and deep breaths as I make my way down the street. Everyone around me is happily chatting amongst themselves and wishfully gazing at the cherry trees. It makes me smile to see them all enjoying their time here. Suddenly, I see a familiar figure in the distance. Nats? Nats? Is that what they call her? I thought it was just Nat, not Nats. Some people turn and give me concerned glances. I'll be right back. I need to, like, blow my nose. It's still runny. And I'm back, because my nose hates me. Cool. So, some people turn and give me concerned glances. Did I say glasses before? I don't know. I lower my head as I pick up my pace and walk towards a familiar figure. Natsuki, hi! Oh, Yuri, you're out early today. Seems like you are too. Oh, that's me. Seems like you are too, though. Of course. The thought of the literature club made me too excited to stay home any longer. It's always weird to see... I can't do the voices. My voice is just not where it is today to actually be able to do the voices. Maybe another video, but maybe not at all. I don't know. I think it was fun during the original playthrough, but then it just kind of got old. It's always weird to see Natsuki so interested in the literature club. She only reads manga. Not that it bothers me, of course, but I still don't find manga to be adequate literature. Why don't we walk to school together? Sure. I'll raise my voice and lower every now and then and stuff like that because you need to be able to tell the two apart, but like I'm not gonna like do girl voices or anything because heaven knows I'm not good at freaking girl voices. Natsuki blissfully looks around at all of our surroundings like she doesn't have a care in the world. We both love nature, so we always end up staying a little too long in the empty streets looking at the trees. I turn my head to see Natsuki staring at me. Is there something wrong, Natsuki? Well, it looks like you're in a good mood today. Is there any particular reason for that? Well, that's right. My mother called me this morning. She'll be visiting me this weekend. That's great news. Don't you think I could come by and say hi? I haven't seen her in so long. That would be great. I'll let you know when you can drop by. Thank you. Soon enough, the entrance of the school becomes visible to us. We both make our way to the main courtyard. I'll get going. Classes are starting soon. I'll see you later. Of course. Have a good day, Natsuki. You too. She turns as she waves at me and heads towards her class. Wow, I'm talking like I'm in second grade right now. Like, I have to pause every word. I sigh as I begin walking towards mine. Okay. It's a shame that Natsuki and I aren't in the same class. I barely know anyone in mine and find myself to be slightly uncomfortable around other students. Everybody's already getting ready to work. I sit at my desk and I take my notebook out of my bag. I flip through it, skimming through some of the poems I've written over the last few weeks. It's not right to be writing poems instead of paying attention to class, but I can't simply ignore my passions like that. I mean, you can, you've got the entire rest of the day, but I mean, that's besides the point, I guess. I heavily sigh. Let's go to work then. Okay. The sun is still shining. God, maybe I shouldn't have brought a coat. Well, it wasn't hot in the morning. Whoa, I can't talk. Huh? I look around me. Everyone's gone? Did I space out? I look at the clock. Class has been over for 30 minutes? What was I thinking? I get up from my chair and I pack up my belongings. Others may have already been waiting for me in the clubroom. Silence fills the corridors. It's a bit odd. The girls are usually talking and oddly having fun. Suddenly I feel a little tap on my waist. What were you doing, you dummy? I've been searching for you everywhere. I think I spaced out during my class. Always the same, huh? I guess I really can't change that about you after all. Hey, that's mean. I'm just kidding, dummy. I still haven't found Sayori. Isn't she here already? That's weird. She's always the first one. I know, but I just can't seem to find her. She might be in another building. I just don't feel like walking all the way over there. Let's just go in and relax for a bit, okay? Well, alright. I'm a bit worried about Sayori, though. It's unusual for her to be late to the club. Natsuki and I enter the room without a second thought. And it's the normal music again. I kind of figured, because this is the clubroom after all. As we enter, we're welcomed by Monica, who's looking out the window. She turns around to greet us. Oh, Yuri, hello. I was worried you were a bit late. Oh, she was just lost in her thoughts as usual, don't worry. I'm more worried about Sayori, though. I couldn't find her anywhere. Is that so? That's weird. I think I saw her enter the secondary building, but I'm not too sure. Why would she leave our building? Most likely to go and see Devin, I believe. His classes are usually finished around this time. And she said she'd try to make him join the club, so... Sayori keeps talking about her childhood friend, but I've never met him. Ah, this is where it all changes. I wonder what type of person he is, and this is the reason why she fell in love in the first place, because she's asking all these questions. Oh, so that's why. Well then, no need to worry. Let's all have fun and wait for Sayori and her friend. Oh, by the way, what is it? I made cupcakes. I told you I made some yesterday, so I spent my evening slaving away to produce these delicious treats. I want to say that's not a reference, but it is. I'm pretty sure slaving away means, you know, she's an actual freaking slave. But I don't know if that has to do with making cupcakes, or if that's just kind of like a foreshadow, or just kind of like a peek of what Natsuki really is as a character. I don't know. Like I said, if you guys don't have much of a knowledge about this game, like by all means, like at least watch, you know, the original videos first and then watch this, just so you kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I glance around the room until I spot her tray at one of the desks. Now that I think about it, the room does have a slightly different scent to it. Oh, so you really made them? Let's wait for Sayori before we eat them, alright? Alright. I put my bag near my chair and I sit at our table. Lord help me. I guess I could kill some time by reading for a little while. I take the book that I picked this morning out of my bag. I've already read a few times, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. After all, you only start to really appreciate a story after reading through it a few times. Before opening a book, I glance at Natsuki. She's already looking through the closet. She's probably looking for a manga to read. As I start reading the introduction, I hear the classroom door open. I jerk my head up and see Sayori, followed by another person, enter the room. Presumably Devin? Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. This is where I come in. This is where I can be proud of myself. Okay, let's get comfy in the chair because this is about to get real. When Sayori described him to us, I thought he was overdoing it, but I can just sense a great aura. Yuri, don't get any thoughts! I step forward. I know what happens in this whole, at least, part, because this is, like, literally just Yuri's point of view of the original game. So it's not like I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know the outsides of when I don't see Yuri. It's fun to play these mods because even though you know what's going to happen, you don't really know the behind the scenes of that particular character. It's like you kind of can only make assumptions. Like, let's say I impress Sayori with a poem or something, and I spend time with her. Then I don't know what Natsuki's doing, I have no idea what Yuri's doing, I have no idea what Monika's doing. I can take an idea of what Monika's doing, she's probably messing with the code, but I don't know what any of the characters really are doing while I'm with somebody else or while I'm alone. So it's always good to kind of know what their point of view is. I step forward to greet him. Welcome to the Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? This is where Natsuki comes in. She's like, you know, all of a sudden she's very happy, and then all of a sudden, you brought a boy? Even though she knew it was happening. Way to kill the atmosphere. It's obvious that Natsuki's embarrassed by Devin's presence. She knew that the situation was coming, though. Exactly! Like I said, she knew he was coming. Because we didn't just use my name or anything, right? I too feel slightly uncomfortable, but something is compelling me to go talk to him. Ah, Devin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Devin has a bewildered look on his face. I don't know what he's expecting by coming here, but it certainly wasn't us. No, it definitely wasn't us, because, you know, you all have your looks. And Devin is very surprised by that. He shyly smiles at us. I feel a little dumb just standing here. Wait, hold a minute. Isn't he supposed to say nice to meet you? I sit on the nearest chair. Devin's gaze is locked on Natsuki. That'll just make her even more uneasy. What are you looking at? Yeah, he's supposed to say nice to meet you, but he never did. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. She's always mean in these situations. Whenever there's a boy involved, Natsuki becomes extremely overwhelmed. Although it doesn't seem that she hates Devin. I quietly sigh. No matter how much I keep telling her to stay calm, she just keeps acting this way. I'm going to move my page up a little bit so I can see how much we've been recording for. It's been about 19 to 20 minutes of recording, so we're doing good on time. As she said, I can't really change that about you. Sayori whispers something into Devin's ear. He looks disappointed. What did she tell him? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. She points her finger at me with a big smile on her face. I'm not really smart. I'm not really that smart, actually. I just like reading. God, that's embarrassing. Don't say things like that. Devin's expression softens. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Devin. So Monika knew him already. That's why she didn't look too surprised when he entered the room. She looks happy to see him. Were they already friends before? Where's my eyes? My eyes have been gouged out. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Devin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Maybe I should go and get some tea already? What if he doesn't like tea? Well, let's just hope he does. Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm hoping that I'm not way too left of the screen, because then, you know, we have problems. I'm trying to, you know, find the perfect, you know, spot to have my face as well as my microphone, which now you guys can actually kind of see in the video. Like, if I just kind of move this around, you guys can see where the microphone is. So that's the microphone. Then how about I make some tea as well? So that's kind of that. I kind of like the setup as it is now because, like, it's, you know, close enough to my face where it can hear me, and I don't have to, like, shout or anything like that. So I think this is going to be where it kind of stays. I might even turn the monitor that way a bit, so if I do want to get closer, you guys can still kind of make it a little more center like that. So yeah, I think we're going to keep it like this for a while. Natsuki nods at me, and we both walk back to the corner of the room. I open the closet, and I pick up the old tea set. I don't even remember where we got this one from. Doesn't he annoy you already? See, this is the kind of stuff that doesn't get shown in the actual game, because this is part of the mod. Natsuki, what? He's being annoying. He barely talks, and all he does is look around like an idiot. We don't need that kind of person here. She's being more aggressive than usual. I hate motorcycles, especially at frickin'... It's dark out, and they're still riding their motorcycles. It's so annoying. Calm down. He's not here to bother us, you know. Plus, it looks like he's actually interested. He may be a bit shy, that's why. Who cares? I'll keep an eye on him. She sighs and she brings the tray to the table. Oh, no more water? I guess I could go get some from the fountain then. I head for the door. Water fountain. There should be one by the stairs, if I recall correctly. Whoa! Is that when they show the cupcakes? I chuckle a bit. Seems like Sayori just saw Natsuki's cupcakes. Yep. She's always so expressive. I'd love to be as straightforward as she is. I just spit everywhere. As I walk away from the clubroom, I hear everyone happily chatting. Here it is! Or here it is. I don't know what I'm not talking to anybody. It's just kind of myself. I put the kettle under the faucet. It's incredibly slow to fill. God, why won't this work? It should be... Huh? Is that Monika's voice? Ooh. Ooh, is this where we get a first glance of Monika doing her little behind-the-scenes coding? So shouldn't she be in the club? Club room? I look around me, but she's nowhere to be found. Did I just imagine it? She's in her head. Oh my lord! Maybe I should have eaten more this morning. If I hadn't burnt those eggs. I grab the kettle now full and head back to the club room. And I love how the music stops during that moment too, so it's kind of creepy. Devin looks at me for an instant. This is embarrassing. I get some tea ready and I place down teacups in front of everyone. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Or maybe he really doesn't like tea. Did I do something wrong? Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. He's just trying to impress you. That was mean. I'm just trying to be nice. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. I slowly sigh in relief. That at least makes a similarity between us. Monika chuckles and smiles at Devin. So, what made you consider the literature club? He ponders for a moment. It looks like he doesn't even know why he's here in the first place. Natsuki's cupcakes? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's rare to see Monika this cheerful. I glance at Natsuki. Contrary to Monika and myself, it seems as though she's still not willing to kindly acknowledge Devin's presence. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start a club on your own? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. I giggle and nod at Sayori. Indeed, Monika is making this club a welcoming place for everyone. I really should thank her someday. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. I'm looking forward to the cultural festival, actually. I wonder what kind of exciting activities Monika will come up with. You know it! I was waiting for that because I was going to say, did I forget another one? Devin looks amused. It's hard to tell if he finds this entertaining or if he's just nervous about being in a situation where he's not accustomed to. I take a sip of my tea. It looks like he's already done drinking his, so he liked my tea, ? For some reason, that makes me a tad happy. I think I recall that he said literature isn't a common pastime for him, but if he's here, he may have a slight interest in it. I'd like to know more about him. So, Devin, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, manga. His voice is barely audible. It looks like he isn't really interested in literature then. That's funny. I know someone who has the same hobby, though. I glance at Natsuki. She opens her mouth but stays silent. I don't know if you guys can hear that with the new condenser mic, but my phone in the background is once again ringing, and I hate that. She most likely trying. Okay, that was a typo. That's why I messed up, because it wasn't my fault. She's most likely trying to choose whether to be hostile or friendly. Makes sense. She doesn't even have any friends, that are also interested in Monica. Monica? Monica? Not much of a reader, I guess. I'm like Natsuki back in the beginning of the game when she was messing up the freaking two words, manga and Monica. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. That can change. Is he seriously willing to try reading actual literature? Maybe I can introduce him to some of my favorite works. I'm just getting ahead of myself again. Oh, yeah, well, that's supposed to be more of like a down tone. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. So many things I want to say. Is it really okay? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. There are so many possibilities when writing a story. Some people write because they want to convey emotions, others because they want to create their own world. In my opinion, both reading and writing are two incredibly beautiful occupations. But I like a lot of things. I'm pretty sure that these ones weren't in there, because I think what happened, let me scroll all the way down to the bottom, because for some reason I don't do that for you. But, like, all this stuff right here, like, after this, like, these 3 words, or maybe these 4 words, yeah. These 4 words, or these 4 texts, I think that wasn't part of the actual game. I think that was just because during the actual game, like, Devin was saying, oh, Yuri goes on about this and that and this. And, I think that's just kind of the filler where, like, in my point of view, I'm still saying these things. So, yeah. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. I haven't played this game in a while. Leave me alone. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Huh? What did he say? I was so absorbed in what I was saying I didn't even hear him. Yuri. You're just like me. You just like you zone out when you're talking about things. Monica looks at me with a surprised expression. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look around the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Horror? Did I say horror? I don't know. Oh, why is that? Well, she glances at Devin. I know her well, but this is the first time I've seen her act this way. She was aggressive, then quiet. Now embarrassed? This is weird. Never mind. That's right, you usually talk about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind that last club meeting. Listen, you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine. In the end, I never got to finish my conversation with Devin. Maybe this talk was boring for him? Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. She sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! I laugh. These two are childish, but that makes them even more interesting. I'd love to eventually spend some time with Sayori. Maybe she could teach me how to be more outgoing. After all, she's Devin's friend. So she must know how to be interesting. Interesting. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Behind Natsuki's seemingly confident stature, I don't know. I can see that she's afraid of people's opinions. So she doesn't want Devin to judge her. Why? I thought she made it clear that she hated him. So many questions that I can't ask right now. You wouldn't like them. My arm is killing me. Everything. My back, my arms, everything is literally killing me because I'm just... I've been sitting in this chair all day and it just hurts and I haven't gotten really up much. The only time I got up was when I was grabbing pizza for dinner. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned in my writing sessions is that it's important to write for oneself. I've never wanted to share my writing with others either. One of the reasons being that I'm uneasy around my classmates, another reason being that I'm scared of what they'll think. This is probably what Natsuki's feeling right now. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Maybe I said too much. I really want to share my work, but what if Devin doesn't like it? I don't want him to sound full of myself. Did I read that right? I don't know. Freaking whatever. What am I supposed to do? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Isn't she concerned about writing poems? Now that I think about it, I've never seen her write. I wonder what kind of poems she's written before. There's an awkward silence in the room. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. I know that tone. Monika's probably come up with a great idea, once again. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. What? I was expecting anything but this. I can't share my poems just like that. I look at Natsuki. She looks even more stressed than before. Now this is an embarrassing situation. Yeah, let's do it. I envy Sayori's enthusiasm. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. And I didn't read that next part. Oh, fun. Now I gotta scroll all the way back down. There we go. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Go back. Isn't that right, Devin? She happily smiles at him. Or did it say he or she? I don't know. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and my arm is really killing me, so it's like, if you just give me a few minutes, like, I'll make my final decision. Like, my arm is killing me because I'm in a club room full of, like, amazing girls that, you know, I could totally spend the rest of my life with, and my shoulder is, like, being so annoying. I'm like, I can feel the pop in there. You guys can't hear it, but I can feel the pop, and it hurts a lot. Oh, I see. Why did I get my hopes up anyway? My back is killing me. I'm not going to be able to sit through this for another half hour. I don't know. We'll see how long this video is. It doesn't really matter. I just thought he'd be an interesting person. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Devin, you all... Even Natsuki looks disappointed. I have trouble understanding him. Why would he even come here if he doesn't want to join? This is making me think way too much. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join Literature Club. I sigh in relief. Thank God. Yes, I'm so happy! She wraps her arms around Devin. Seeing her this excited is so heartwarming. Hey! Excuse me. You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Oh no, she's on to us, guys! Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. I smile at Devin. He still looks a little embarrassed, but I feel like he's already getting used to us. I hope he'll be able to share my interests. I hope I'll be able to share my interests with him. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring into next meeting so we can all share. She intensely stares at Devin. Devin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. He doesn't really seem too thrilled. Even though we have to write poems. Although I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes up with for the poems we have to write. I'm certain his writing's good. His writing's good. Considering the positive aura around him. Enough with that aura, freaking Yuri. That's like... You're not gonna get with him. You're gonna... Something's gonna happen. I'm trying to, like, lay off the... I'm trying to not spoil it in case for some reason you are watching this without watching the actual game. But the thing is like, if I do, like, I really apologize because I'm just, you know... This is going off of my knowledge and stuff because I've already played the game. And you guys should definitely go check out the original game or play it for yourself. Hey Devin, since we're already here, you want to go out home together? Sure, might as well. Yay! Good job. You're making it somewhere, Devin. The two of them head to the door, waving at us as they exit. Is it just me, or it's just me, Monika, and Natsuki now? Monika sighs and looks at me. Well, that was stressful, wasn't it? Oh, this is after the fact. This is when, Devin is out of view now, so now this is all part of the mod. But I feel like he'd make a great member. Don't you see how he's acting? He doesn't even like literature. I tell you, something's off with him. Come on, Natsuki, it didn't seem like you hated him that much towards the end of our meeting. I saw that look on your face when you talked about manga. Ugh! He doesn't really look like a bad person, in my opinion. Well, he didn't talk all that much, but it looks like you had fun talking to him, Yuri. Or, that's Monika talking. Oh, It's true that our talk was enjoyable, and I'm banging my knee on the table. I hope you guys don't feel that. I rarely talk to boys, but as embarrassing as it wasn't a bad experience. I think he has an enjoyable personality. Did he corrupt you, Yuri? How can you be such a bean sprout? A what? Just forget it. That's that cute talk she's talking about. Anyway, Sayuri and Devin may be gone, but we still have a few things to do. Monica points at the table. Indeed, the cupcake tray is still dirty, and the tea set is still there. I'll take care of the tea set. Natsuki, can you put the tray away? Sure. I stare at Devin's cup. Well, excuse me, my nose. Seems like you enjoy the tea. I gathered all the teacups and put them on the tray. I'll have to clean them. Oh, hey, Yuri. I have to clean the tray. Why don't we head to the fountain together? Yeah, sure. Monica's just sitting at a desk reading a book. I suppose she doesn't really have anything else to do. We'll be right back, Monica. No answer. The book she's reading must be quite captivating. Behind that book is just a big thing of code. That's all it is. What that book is called Doki Doki Literature Club, and when she writes stuff in it, it changes the code. That's what it is. She's looking at the command prompt right now. That's what she's doing. Let's just go. It won't take too long. Natsuki opens the door and blissfully heads over to the staircase. I was never about to find out whose voice I heard earlier. Ooh, we're getting back to that part. I wanted to ask Monica, but that'd be too awkward. There's no need to worry about it after all. I grab the cups and I clean them one by one. I can sense Natsuki looking at me. Without looking behind me, I start talking. I know she's listening. Is everything alright, Natsuki? Of course. It just irritates me to see that you like such a... Wait. What do you mean by like? You... What? Don't tell me. No, not at all. This isn't... God, Natsuki, don't imagine things. I mean, you can like whoever you want, but that guy... Just forget it. I'm merely enjoying his company. It's his first day here, after all. I put all the clean cups back on the tray. Yeah. We'll see how he does tomorrow. Maybe he won't be that bad of a writer. Of course, she's looking forward to it. But it's always been hard for her to admit that kind of thing. Okay. What was that? Hold on. What was that quick text that passed? Yuri, be careful. Okay, it was just careful. And then it was just a square because that's when it cut off. Ow! Seems like I tripped over something. I was absorbed in my thoughts and Natsuki grabs my arm and helps me back up. God, Yuri, don't scare me like that. Are you alright? Did you hurt yourself? I look down at my hand. There's a huge cut on my index finger. One of the shards of the now broken cups must have sliced it. A few drops of blood fall on the floor, making funny little patterns. Are you joking about your blood, Yuri? Oh yeah, I forgot. You are the blood psychopath that has knives and stuff. Blood red is beautiful. It's a beautiful color. Oh god, Yuri. Yuri! Are you listening to me? I'm sorry, what were you saying? Don't just stand there and staring at your finger. You need to disinfect that immediately. God, what would you do without me? Just follow me. What about the tea set? You're always worrying about the wrong stuff. I'll ask Monica to take care of it. Just wait there for me. Natsuki runs to the club room. She acts much differently when she's not around other people. I just squeaked. I glanced at my finger again. I did cut myself pretty deeply. I should have been more careful. Soon enough, I hear Natsuki running back. Alright, Monica's gonna come to take care of your mess. Let's just go to the infirmary and disinfect your poor little finger. This isn't necessary, Natsuki. I can manage. No. What if it gets infected? Don't even think about arguing. Come with me now. I chuckle. It's funny how I'm just like sitting there like, it's just a cut. Even though, I mean, it's a deep cut and, Yuri's, has that kind of weird fetish with cuts and knives and stuff. So it's like, she's like, it's nothing. How can she still be cute when she's trying to be authoritative? Well, we go down to the stairs to the first floor. That's a new picture. I like that. New music, too. Natsuki's holding my hand and dragging me behind her. This must be kind of ridiculous considering the height difference. However, she doesn't seem to care. I can't help but smile. Natsuki's a great friend, that's for sure. Suddenly, she looks behind her, straight at me. What are you smiling for? You're supposed to be agonizing over your poor little finger. I can see she's suppressing her laughter. Come on, Yuri, don't tease... come on, don't tease me, Natsuki. I don't know why I said Yuri. I wasn't even there. You're the one who's being excessively dramatic over it. But you're the one who trips, dummy. We both laughed. It always ends up like this anyway, when we're together. Natsuki's a funny girl. She just has trouble showing it to some people. Hey now, don't go thinking that I forgot about your deadly wound. Let's just get... Yeah, deadly! Oh, I'm gonna die if I don't get a band-aid on my finger. Let's just get going. She opens the door to the infirmary and both walk inside. This room... Oh, I like the infirmary. This room makes me shiver every single time I'm in here. I just don't like it. I wish that our infirmary had beds and stuff like this, because those look so comfortable. I'm generally scared of hospitals and such. You're scared of hospitals, but you're not scared of cutting yourself? Or maybe she's scared of hospitals because then they'll heal her cuts and stuff. Natsuki heads to the student pantry and grabs some disinfectant along with an adhesive bandage. What, are you allowed just to do this stuff yourself? She gently takes my hand and sprays some disinfectant on the wound. Natsuki... How come you're so worried over a little cut? Because I'm your friend, dummy. Do you think I'd like to see my friends getting hurt? We're talking about a little cut, you know. I wasn't going to die. Exactly my point. Of course I know that, but as a friend, it's my duty to take care of you. Well then, thank you, Natsu. God, I already told you not to call me Natsu. I know, I was gonna say, that's like... I would never call her Natsu. Nat at most, but not Natsu. My full name is good enough, you know. Natsu's more poetic. Reminds me of the summer. Why? Why is that? I don't know. It just does. Okay, but if you insist. Natsuki puts a bandage on my finger and sighs. Be more careful next time, alright? I will, don't worry. Thanks for the help. Heh, you owe me one now. I don't think that I'd be any use to you, no. Who knows, who knows? I'll strike when you least expect it. Oh boy, can't wait. Natsuki laughs and opens the door of the infirmary. We quickly walk to the staircase. Monica must be waiting for us. I glance at the fountain. Seems like Monica cleaned up everything. I'll have to thank her for cleaning my mess. Don't trip again, dummy. You really should stop getting lost in your thoughts. It's not my fault, you know. I'm always thinking about something. I know that. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but one day you might hurt yourself pretty badly if you're not careful. Like, you might, start cutting yourself and you might die. Don't worry, Natsuki. I'll be fine. How can I not think about anything? There have been so many good things happening lately. Devin's arrival, my mother coming back home. I'm truly thankful. I open the club door and I step in. You sure took your time, girls. Natsuki didn't even explain what happened. I just tripped in the corridor and sliced my finger, but Natsuki wanted to disinfect it, so I saved her life, basically. Monica laughs with Natsuki. Why, thank you, Natsuki. What a dangerous situation I was in. You two, I swear. Anyway, since it's still early, why don't we hang out together? We could go and have a walk near the park, don't you think? So why aren't we able to do this? Like, since after the meeting is over and stuff, wouldn't we all hang out together? Like, why can't we do this after the meetings and stuff? Like, why can't it be the entire group? Like, why does it just have to be limited to just the three of us? Like, why does it have to, like, disinvolve, Sayori and Devin? Yeah, it's been a while since we spent time together outside of school. Yeah, it's a shame Sayori's in here, though. Do you think we should call her? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We should call her, but they don't. She's probably spending time with Devin. Let's not bother her. They go home and write poems. God darn it. She went home early, so she's probably not willing to go out. We definitely have to ask her to hang out with us sometime this week. I feel like she's been avoiding us lately. I don't think she is. She just enjoys spending time with Devin, in my opinion. Oh well. Shall we get going then? I'd like to be back home before it gets dark. Yeah, let's go. We all grab our bags and head out of the club room. Monica locks the door behind her. She stuffs the key in her bag and we walk down the stairs, exiting the school. It's still warm out. The walk is going to be enjoyable, I just know it. Where should we go? There will be too many students at the main park, so let's go somewhere else. I know. Let's go and see the cherry blossoms. There's a path nearby that leads right to them. It would be cool. Good idea. I saw them this morning. They're really beautiful. Cherry blossoms it is then. As we walk, Natsuki hums to herself. Seems like she's in a much better mood now than she was when we were back at the club. Monica walks with grace and elegance. Elegance? Yeah. Looking all around her as she does so. And as usual, I'm thinking. Not a surprise. I can't wait to see Mom again. I want her to walk here with me too. We make a left and go down a little side street. Wow, I didn't know there was such a place so close to our school. Me neither, but I just happened to find out while roaming around town one day. I often come here when I feel like being alone. You enjoy being alone? Well, of course, sometimes I do. It can feel good to get away from all the people that are close to you. Well, sometimes. I don't really understand that. I hate being alone, but before I met Natsuki, I always felt rejected. I don't ever want to be alone again. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Now you know about this place. What do you think about it, Monica? Monica turns around. She was taking a picture of the scene with her phone. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. All these colors and the sweet scents, it's amazing. Thanks for showing us your secret place, Natsuki. It's not really my secret place, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Anyway, girls, I wanted you to know, what do you honestly think of Devin? And here we go with the question. It doesn't even take a split second for Natsuki to start talking. I don't think he's a bad person, but I can't seem to find a reason as to why he joined the club. Sayori had to go and get him, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't really interested. It's just, I'm uneasy around him. I don't like him. Or maybe I do, to a certain extent. You know what? I don't even know. All I know is that he's breaking my routine and it bothers me. I'm pretty sure Natsuki isn't really sure what she's saying. We're the only people that she's actually used to, so I can understand how she's feeling. I look over at Monica, who's staring straight at me. Well, that's right, she's waiting for my feedback. Well, I'd say he's an enjoyable person. It looks like he's interested in what we're saying, and even though he doesn't really read any kind of literature, he's trying his best. He did say he could change his habits in order to read some more. We'll just have to see where this goes, but I have a good feeling about it. What about you, Monica? You look pretty happy to see him. Considering all the nice things Sayori said about him, I was definitely looking forward to having him stop by. I wasn't disappointed. He's a calm person, and as you said, he's trying his best for us. Unlike what Natsuki's saying, I have a good feeling about him being in the club. It doesn't feel out of place, you know? But you'll get to like him at some point, Natsuki. I'm sure of that. We'll see. Honestly, I just want to see what he can write. That'll definitely give me an idea of who he is and if I can trust him. Natsuki's right, and analyzing someone's writing is a good way to learn more about his or her personality. I said whore again. God darn it. This conversation is making me even more curious about what he'll come up with. It's already getting late. I think I'm going to head home. I enjoyed spending some time with you guys. Let's do it again with Sayori and Devin someday. This will never happen because it never happened. With Devin? Of course. Say after the festival. Well, there's the reason why. After the festival. That never happened. Of course. Say after the festival when everybody will know him a bit better. Again, if I spoil something, that's not my fault. Like, this is a mod to a game that's already been played. If you haven't played the game, play the game first. I cannot express that enough. Like, please, don't yell at me for spoiling things. Oh, of course, say after the festival. Yeah, I already said that. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. She turns around and quickly walks towards the main street, and my ears are hurting because this is in a weird spot. I sigh. With Devin? Won't he get bored at some point? I switched the ears around, by the way, so that doesn't hurt this one. Won't he get bored at some point? Hey, Yuri, you know I'm still here, right? Don't just get lost in your thoughts while I'm here. Haha, I'm sorry, Natsuki. Shouldn't you be heading home too? Not really. I'm in no particular rush. Are you? Of course not, since I live alone. High schoolers, living alone. Wonderful. I have to purchase something at the mall, so if you want to come with me, of course I do. What are we going to buy? It's a bit, well, you'll see. Alright then. I take a quick picture of the scenery with my phone and I put it in my bag. We both walk back to the main street. The mall's right next to us. It's weird that there is no students around us. Do we really stay in the alley that long? Natsuki and I enter the mall. I make an immediate turn after the entrance and I head back to the back of one of the halls. A cutlery? Oh boy, a cutlery. That's where you get spoons, forks, knives. Why would you even want to go in there? Well, do you remember how I told you my father had a knife collection? Oh yes, with her father's. Of course I do. That's not typical of a thing to hear. Well, before he left us, he asked me to keep an eye on it. Well, that explains it. Oh lord. Since then, I've been occasionally buying knives to add to the collection. You know, knives are beautiful items. They're a good representation of a country's culture. They're the best tools humans have ever created. Oh, I see. It's nice of you to spend your money on to contribute to your father's hobby. Let's see what they have in stock then. It's funny that Natsuki say that without breaking down because her father hates her a lot. I look at all the different knives the shop has to offer. I've already purchased most of them, but there are a few new ones that have really caught my attention. I don't know why I clicked the right click button. It's hard to decide. Which one would my dad have liked? A purple dagger, a pocket knife, or a butterfly knife? Ooh, what should we buy? This is a good question. This is a very, important question. We have to choose the most important knife ever. We're gonna go with the purple dagger because it reminds me of Yuri. I pick up the large dagger. It has a purple handle and the blade is pretty sharp. It's not that expensive either. It's really beautiful. I put the knife on the counter and I pay for it. Whoa, it's beautiful. I really like it. Make sure you don't slice your finger again. Oh boy. God, how long are you gonna tease me about this? Natsuki laughs and exits the shop. I follow her out of the mall. I'm gonna head back home. Thanks for letting me come with you. I hope you didn't think that was too weird. Was that too straightforward? Of course not. It was cool. And you're totally right. That's interesting. You'll have to show me your collection one day. Well then, I will. See you tomorrow, Natsuki. See you, Yuri. She waves at me and walks away. That was an incredibly good day. I stopped walking for a second. If Natsuki's acting the way she is with Devon, it can't mean... No, she'd act differently. I'm just imagining things, right? I gently open my front door and I enter my house. I put my bag on the floor and I sit on the couch. I'm exhausted. A text message? I literally just left Natsuki and Monica a few moments ago. Why would they need something so soon? I get my phone out of the bag. It's her mother, isn't it? Mom? Again? Call me back. Did something happen? She's supposed to be working right now. I dial her number. Yuri? Hello, didn't expect you... Didn't you already call me this morning? I did, but I'm afraid I have some bad... Oh, no. It's her birthday next week. You can't do this. Don't tell me that she can't actually come over. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Oh, no. No. Please don't tell me she... What is it? Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing serious, but I'm afraid I may not be able to come... Oh, my God. Ah! You're ruining this child's childhood. I'll try coming anyway, of course, but I have a big meeting scheduled for Saturday and I won't be able to cancel it. But you said... I know, Yuri, but my work is really important. And her birthday isn't? Are you serious? I'll keep you updated later this week, alright? I hate you. I hate her mother. I hate her mother so much. It's my least favorite character now in this mod. Alright, Mom. Good. Have a lovely evening, sweetheart. She hung up. I know she said she wasn't entirely sure she would be able to come, but why does that my heart feel so broken? I just wanted to see my mother, nothing more. What's more important than seeing your own family? Maybe she didn't even want to visit me in the first place. I guess there's not much I can do about it. I glance at my bag. That's right, I bought a new knife for Dad's collection. I pick up the knife and I walk to the office. The door is locked, as usual. I turn the key and step in. It smells like dust. I should clean his room someday. Dad's folders are still on the desk. I never really thought about tidying his things. That way, it just looks like he's still there. Oh, is he not there anymore? Ooh. Prediction. What if like her father left? Oh. What if her father like divorced her mother? And now like her father's gone, but she was never told that. And then her mother not wanting to come to the birthday party because maybe that will be like, you know, spark out more questions of, hey, where's Dad? Oh. I don't like the thought of that. But that's totally possible. Deep down, I'm hoping I'll come in and see him drinking his coffee at his desk like he used to. I place the knife on the shelf along with the other ones. As I do so, I notice the bandage that Natsuki placed on my finger. Now that I think of... Oh, don't do it. It didn't hurt when I cut... Don't do it, Yuri! Actually, it didn't... Yuri! It didn't really feel that bad at all. It didn't feel good either. Or did it? Come on, Yuri! I can't tell. Natsuki was so worried. This is where her fetish starts. This is terrible. Oh no! Seeing the color of my blood was captivating. Yuri! I hesitantly grabbed the knife I just put on the shelf. Yuri! Oh no! just one. I slowly touch my forearm with the blade. A few drops of blood slide down my arm. It tickles him. No, Yuri! But it still doesn't hurt. Yuri! Fascinating. All those beautiful deep colors inside my own body. This is... What? What am I doing? I put the knife back on the shelf. Good job. You're smart. Even though you already cut yourself, you grew out of your... You snapped out of it. Why did I even do that? Am I insane? Yes! Yes, you are! Is it because I'm sad, or is it because I'm curious? This is wrong. This is very wrong. Is Yuri depressed as well? I could totally see that happening, especially with her mother and father situation. I can totally see her being depressed, living alone in her own house. I turn around, and I quickly exit the office without looking behind me. I slowly exhale. What are you doing, Yuri? This isn't you. Maybe I should just write something for tomorrow. I need to get my mind off things. And here I thought Mom would come this weekend. She did say she wasn't sure, though. Maybe she's just planning a surprise. Yes, that's probably it. She must be planning a surprise. I grab my notebook and a pen, and I get ready to write a poem. I need to write something the others will like. Something about nature, symbolic, or something about loneliness. Not loneliness. Let's do nature. I'm gonna write about going out in Natsuki and Monica and seeing the cherry blossoms. I feel inspired. I write a few lines in my notebook. It's not too bad. It may be a bit short, but it's not bad. All nature has a feeling. Woods, fields, and brooks are life eternal. What? And in silence they speak happiness beyond the reach of books. There's nothing immortal. Mortal? I don't know. Their decay. What the hell is it saying? Is the green life of change? What is this, Paul? I can't read her freaking handwriting, let alone what this is actually trying to say. To pass away and come again and blossoms revived? I don't know. Its birth was heaven, eternal. Its stay. What? And with the sun and moon shall still abide beneath their day and night in heaven wide. Good job. It's not that bad, as I said, but I don't think it'll do for tomorrow. I flip the page and I get ready to write another poem. How about symbolic? I like to write something deep that has a hidden meaning in a way. I write and I write, and I erase quite a few lines until I come up with something I like. I'm fairly happy with what I created. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Now this one I recognize. This was the actual. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know. Am I? This is the poem that This is the poem that is actually in the game. This is the one that she actually brings in. It's not bad. I'm pretty sure Devin will. Well, I'm not doing this for him, but I'm sure. I hope you'll like it. There we go. I stuffed the poem in my bag. I look at my forearm. It's only one little cut, yet why does it feel like one huge mistake? What was I thinking? What would Mom say if she saw it? Why haven't you healed yourself yet? Why haven't you freaking put another bandage on yet? Why are you just leaving it like that? That's what I want to know. Would she hate me? Would she leave me? I can't think about this. I get up from the couch and head to the kitchen. I'd gladly make some eggs again, but I'm not going to risk it. It would be pretty sad to see my house burned down. I grab a few fruits and go back on the couch. I get my book out of the bag whilst I take a bite of my apple. This may not be the best way to spend an evening, but it feels nice. Is it already getting dark? I guess I was too absorbed by what I was reading. How can people write such captivating stories? I wish I could be as talented as they are. Such an incredible power to be able to express your feelings with the right words. I wonder if I'll ever get there, or if I'll ever be able to communicate my feelings to thank Natsuki or Monica, or to tell my mother I miss her. Whoa! I put the book on my lap and I look at the ceiling. There's so many good people in this world. It'd be great to be one of them. To make a change. I close my eyes. I'm so tired. Today was a good day, but in the end, it'll be okay. Mom will be home. She's just planning a surprise. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Natsuki will be there for me. I will... Okay, so I will leave it here because it's been an hour, almost exactly actually, and this is a perfect place to leave off for the next episode. So without further ado, I'm going to leave it here as I just stated. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love it as a channel. Guys, I've got a Discord. Come check me out outside of YouTube. It's going to be a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I'm making it. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye!